We just got back from a 3-night cruise on the Disney Magic, and we went to Lookout Cay at Lighthouse Point. And today we're going to talk about going to Serenity Bay BBQ. It is the adults only area of Lookout Cay. And we're going to talk about the food, we're going to show you the food, and then we're going to talk about our opinion of this area. The first thing you're going to see here is us walking by True 2, one of the two eating establishments here for families, for everybody, let's say, on Lookout Cay at Lighthouse Point. You will notice that we point out the fans, and to me this is going to be something that comes into play here in the future when you see us going into Serenity Bay and where you eat at that location. Across the way there is True 2 BBQ. So it's one of there's True that's behind us. There's True 2 BBQ that you can go get the very same food, then come over to these areas and eat. You can see the big fans. The one thing that I can say is we haven't noticed a lot of flies yet. We haven't gone inside. Now let's see us actually going to Serenity Bay BBQ. We're going to walk around it, and I'm going to add some comments in. Okay, we are walking up to Serenity Bay BBQ here in Serenity Bay, the adult area here on the island. Very pretty area. Plenty of seating right now. We've seen it at times where it's more crowded. But you can see, let me kind of pull back a little bit. I don't know if it's going to be the same thing all around or not. Guess we will see. Welcome. Thank you. Okay.
And then the main food will be on this side, and then the soda after that.
Very good, thank you. Okay. So I'm gonna walk around it first, and then I'm gonna come back and get some food. Let's see what they have here. Over here, there's grilled snapper. Island curry. Grilled corn. That grilled corn may have your name on it. Pigeon peas and rice. Pico de gallo. Cucumber salad. Tzatziki. Grilled pineapple and black bean. Grilled pineapple and black bean. See what we got here. At least it's all covered. Hello. Good. How about you?
Always.
Good.
Texas potato salad.
Texas potato salad. Is it because it's big potatoes?
Oh,
Could be.
no.
There's your barbecued ribs.
Yes.
Mac and cheese. Rotisserie chicken, chili beef. There's your burgers, hot dogs, fries.
I'll get a soft fries.
Sauerkraut if you need it. So very good, your stuff.
Hi.
Hello. Hey. Here's where you get your plate and your tray. We'll come back for that in a minute because we will get food. Over here, I believe it's just the same thing. So over on this side will be the same types of foods. So I won't go all the way around there, but I will go to the other side where the dessert is. You can see there's going to be a band out here playing shortly, or maybe it has been playing. What do you mean the ice cream? What ice cream? Oh. So over here is fruit. You can see you have watermelon and grapes and pineapple, honeydew and some cantaloupe.
It's hand-dipped.
Hand-dipped ice cream? Oh. On this side you see chocolate chip cookies, Texas cornbread, the lemon zested blueberry bar cake. There's those little cakes. I've always enjoyed those cakes over on Castaway, so we'll be back for those in a little bit. So we've been to the regular food, to that. Back here is the drink station. So the drink station back here, of course, you just grab a glass. You get real glasses. You don't get just the regular cups. So that's good to see. Coke, Diet Coke, tea. You have your lemonade, water, Sprite, so forth and so on. Cool. So where's the ice cream?
In there, it's chocolate.
Oh,
And
so in the dessert area, you get all of that. But you can see that's where everything is. In the backside there, behind that building, are restrooms. All of this is here. I have seen a couple of flies. There's not a ton, but I did see a few. But honestly, no more than I would see at Castaway. Castaway tended to have bugs in their thing as well at times. So that appears to be Serenity. So we picked up a few things. First of all, I did get a cheeseburger. They're already made up. Let's see if the bun may be toasted barely, just a little bit. The ribs do look very tender. Getting ready to eat those. Did get the macaroni and cheese. It looked good. Have you tasted macaroni and cheese yet?
I've not yet.
And over here, she got fries with it. The other thing we did get is, and we didn't see it on the actual counter, but you can order steak and you order it to the way that you want it, and they will bring it to you. So that is what we got over here. So first impressions? First honest impressions?
Honest?
Yeah.
I prefer Castaway.
Prefer Castaway. Is it hot?
Hotter.
Everything's hotter at Castaway? That's cool. Okay. She sees it as being cool. And if it's that case, you know, it's probably going to be less enjoyable for a lot of people if you want it real, real hot. It's good that the steak is made to order, but over there, she wants it well done. I want it medium if possible. So here they are going to do it to order, so hopefully that'll come out as well. So it's coming.
Steak medium.
Alrighty, thank you.
Lunch.
Thank you. Looks good. So I got the medium steak, and hers is going to be well done, which is good. They didn't come out together because mine will be hot. We'll get desserts back here as well. But I'll start trying it and see what we think about it. We have seen some flies since we have sat down a little bit ago. There's one.
They just came in for the video.
Yep, the fly came in for the video. Yeah, they're all over still. This is the end of April 2025. It's not as bad as the very beginning, but you see them like a good bit as we sat down and started doing that. Okay, we are sitting here eating. I have a few comments as we're going through this. First of all, my wife had to put a shirt on because the flies are attacking her as we're sitting here, so feels a little bit better about it. Steaks did arrive. These are like the thin luncheon ribeyes. At least we know it's hot. It just came off the grill, so that's a very positive thing related to the steaks.
And they're good.
They're good steaks. Yeah, we cannot say they're not. The macaroni and cheese is good to me. It's just not hot at all. The ribs are very tasty, but again, not hot at all. And the hamburger as well. It's kind of interesting. I'm not sure how you make it better to where it stays hot. But it's one of those deals where they put it up there, you grab the burger, you grab whatever they have, but it seems like they have an issue with it being hot. Plus, this issue with the flies is definitely still
Here's
here.
what I want to know.
Yeah,
The people who are saying there's no flies, is it the other ones?
I don't know.
Have they not addressed it on Serenity?
I don't know. You wonder, because people are saying there's no flies, or maybe they just, I mean, I'm one that probably does not see things as much a lot of the time, but it's definitely up here. And I don't know whether really what the deal is, but maybe the other ones, maybe True and True 2 do not have flies. We've got flies here at this one. I'm seeing several people around me knock them away. So yeah, it is something that is still going on. And we're this close. It's not like we've gone way far, but we're this close to where you get the food. When you order that steak, they bring it to you. Yeah, if you look around, there is a breeze all around, which is kind of cool. The one good thing about this place, you do get to see the water, but I can tell you, there's an issue here, no doubt, with flies. Has not been fixed over here at Serenity Bay BBQ. As you will see here in several little clips, We are here at Serenity Bay BBQ, the eating area portion of it. It is covered, that's a positive. But we did notice the flies start to come in and land on us and land on our food. And it starts becoming a deal of, okay, do they still have a fly problem? Do they not? And then we started thinking about what we had just seen earlier at True 2 BBQ, where they had those big fans rolling. And it's something that we need to think about, and something that comes into our opinion here at Serenity Bay BBQ is the fact that it doesn't have the same air circulation. Perhaps that is needed still in this area. If you remember from the past, there were some videos out there with those little fans on tables that looked like little helicopters. Even those probably would be good to still have there. But I don't know why there's not these huge big fans there as well, the same way as at True 2 BBQ that we saw earlier. My wife is fanning while I'm videoing so flies don't end up. There's some Texas cornbread, lemon blueberry little cake, and then the chocolate chip cookies that we do love on Castaway. And it looks like it's the same one here, so hey, good deal there. Thank you for the fanning. As you could see, there was a nice enough selection of foods. There seemed to be adequate seating for this adult area of the beach. But we had a couple of big issues with it. First of all, the warmth of the food. Almost everything that we brought to our table was not warm enough. Also, the selection of food was a little bit different than we noticed over at True 2 BBQ that we will show you here in a little bit. The ice cream is definitely something that is better. As you see my wife, as she ate that, she loves the hard ice cream that is scooped, so that's definitely a positive there as well. However, this area admittedly is a lot less crowded when you get over to Serenity Bay versus over at True and True 2 BBQs as well. I'm here at the restrooms near True 2, and behind these restrooms is an area where you can come eat. One thing I wanted to point out, we're not going to go to True 2 and try the food there. It's essentially the same. But in here, what they have these fans, if you notice. We had issues with flies down at Serenity Bay at that barbecue. But over here, they've got these fans running, if you see right there. And those fans are really running two purposes. There's a large one over here as well. They're really having two purposes. First of all, keep people cool, yay. But the second one, I believe, is they're trying to keep the flies out of here because, there's still a fly situation. We can see there's another fan there. Those are not over in the Serenity Bay BBQ area where you're going to go eat. Those are missing, and there's no fan up above. So we kind of find it interesting in that those are not there because, to me, those would kind of keep the situation a little bit better as far as the fly situation that they have there. I must admit here at the Serenity Bay, there was an issue, in my opinion, about what was being placed over the little signs. Here we can see there's little areas, beach barbecue burgers here at True 2 BBQ. Down here is the rotisserie chicken. Hey! But largely the same type of food. The one thing I never saw that I saw online a lot of the time was a chicken sandwich. We have something right here that I was going to point out. Right here you see a chicken and seafood rice bowl. Let me come right here and just take a look. They will make a rice bowl for you that's chicken and rice, or seafood and rice. Classic hamburgers and hot dogs. Let me come back around. That is something that definitely is missing down at the adult beach. Down at Serenity Bay BBQ, there is not a seafood and chicken rice bowl like they have here. So know that there's a little bit different, perhaps, as you come to these different areas.
Got it. Thanks.
Okay, they do have a chicken sandwich. I was going to point that out here. We did see people over at Serenity Bay BBQ as well that had them. They must have been missing when we came through, but you can see there's a chicken sandwich overall. Essentially the same. I know over at Serenity Bay you can also get ribeye steak, but here that chicken and seafood rice bowl, something you might want to check out. Also here at True 2 as well as True, both of them anybody and everybody can come to. It's adults, children, everybody. Over at the adult Serenity Bay BBQ, there is ice cream that they will actually scoop for you. So you get scooped ice cream. At this specific one, there's the soft serve machine. So right there, you can see the various soft serve. This one is just chocolate. You can see here, that was not over at Serenity. There's several Coke machines. There's several more Coke machines here than was that over at Serenity Bay as well. And this side is vanilla ice cream. So various ice cream options here that you do not see over at Serenity Bay. So that is our walk around Serenity Bay BBQ and our thoughts on this barbecue establishment over at the Adult Beach, Serenity Bay. We also kind of bumped it up against the True 2 BBQ. I'm not saying this is a bad spot. It's definitely something that is less crowded than the other establishments. It's something where if the flies can be controlled a little bit better, because the flies are definitely still there, would be a good option for your trip to Lookout Cay at Lighthouse Point. Very good, thank you.